What's going on, Spanish One? I hope you guys are being safe. So what you guys had to do for homework, very simple. You just took the blue words that were on pages 172 and 173, and you translated them. Okay, that was due last night. What we're gonna continue to do is we're gonna move forward onto pages 174 and 175. We're gonna go over the story, and then later I'm gonna have an activity with 1 and 2. It should be very, very simple. Don't worry. All right, here we go. Right now we have a boy. His name is Javier. He's a new student in town, and they all live in España. If you can see right here. If you don't know what España is in English, that is Spain. And if you don't know where Spain is, then I'm gonna start praying for you because that's kind of sad. All right, so here we go. Number one. Starting off, they're at the school, and Ignacio, this guy, says, "Mira, el estudiante nuevo es un poco reservado, ¿verdad?" He goes, "Look, mira, look. The new student is a little reserved. He's a little shy, right?" And Elena goes, sí, está allí solo. ¿Por qué no hablamos con él? And so she says, yes, he's there alone. The word solo means alone. Okay? No accents on the top. Okay, so there's no accents. When it does have an accent, it means something else. But when it doesn't have an accent, it means alone. So she goes, "Why don't we talk with him?" And so Ignacio, sí, vamos. So they head over. Here we are on number 2. And Elena, she greets him. She goes, "Hola, me llamo Elena. Él es Ignacio. Y ella es Ana." This girl back here is Ana. And Javier goes, "Mucho gusto." For those of you that don't remember what mucho gusto is, it means nice to meet you. Me llamo Javier. Elena goes, "Encantada," and it's a pleasure. "¿De dónde eres?" Whenever you ask somebody de dónde eres, it means where are you from, okay? And so he goes, "Soy de Salamanca." Salamanca is another place in Spain. So he goes, "I am from, or I am of Salamanca." But when you say soy, that means I am from. So Ana goes, "Pues Javier, ¿vas después de las clases con tus amigos?" So she's saying, the word pues means well. She goes, "Well, Javier, are you going after classes with your friends?" So she's asking him, "Are you going to hang out with your friends after school?" And Javi goes, "No, voy a casa." Casa means home. Now, casa actually means house. But in Spanish, we use the word casa like we use the word home. Okay, so the way English people say, "Oh yeah, I'm going home," Spanish people are going to use casa in that way. Okay, so voy a casa means I'm going home. And then coming to number 4, Javier goes, "¿A dónde vais vosotros después de las clases?" Remember, they're in Spain. And so because they're in Spain, they're using that form that we don't use. They're using the vosotros form. But don't panic. The vosotros form is just like the ellos, ellas form. Okay? It means y'all. But it's just how they use it in Spain. So he goes, "To where?" So, ¿a dónde? Where are y'all going después, after school? Después de las clases, after classes. And Elena goes, "Los lunes, miércoles y viernes voy a mi trabajo en el centro comercial." So she's saying, on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I go to my job in the mall. And Ignacio goes, generalmente voy al gimnasio. Me gusta levantar pesas. So what does he like to do? He likes to levantar pesas. He likes to make them gains. All right. And so coming in number 4, Anna, she finally starts talking and she goes, "Los lunes voy a mi lesión de piano. Y los martes, miércoles y jueves voy a la biblioteca para estudiar." "Y Javier, ¿qué haces los fines de semana?" So she starts off, "On Mondays, I go to my piano lesson. And on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, voy a la biblioteca. I go to the library to study." "Y Javier," and Javi, "¿qué haces? What do you do los fines de semana?" What do you think los fines de semana is? Well, if you guessed, it is the weekend, okay? The word semana means week, But los fines de semana means the end of the week, but we call it as the week end. Get it? Weekend. Fin means end. So fines de semana, the ends of the week, which for us would be Saturday and Sunday. Okay, going on number 6. Javi's like, los fines de semana me quedo en casa. Me quedo. The word quedar, this word, means to stay. So he's saying, I stay. Me quedo en casa. I stay at home. He goes, no tengo muchos amigos aquí. I don't got a lot of friends here. And then Ignacio, ¿qué te gusta hacer? What do you like to do? Yo me gusta el fútbol. I like to play soccer. Now, 7, Anna goes, no me digas. So what she's saying here is she's saying, you don't say. No me digas means you don't say. It's kind of like our way of saying like, oh snap, or like, it's kind of like, if you hear a couple people say it in school every once in a while, they'll be like, shut up. For real? It's like that. But no me digas, word for word, means you don't say. And so she goes, pues, nosotros vamos al parque para practicar fútbol. So she goes, well, we're going to the park to practice soccer. And Javier goes, oh, ¿cuándo? And so what do you think he's trying to say? He just said he likes to play soccer over here. And she was like, yo, we're going to practice soccer this weekend. And he goes, when? And so, ¿cuándo is when? All right. And so Anna, el sábado. And Javier goes, está bien. Okay. So here she's saying, we're going to practice on Saturday. And Javier's like, all right, cool. Está bien means okay. All right. So if you ever want to say okay, you say está bien. Like, are you okay? Estoy bien. I'm good. Está bien, actually, word for word means it's good. Okay. And so here we go. Finishing it off, number 8. Javier finally leaves. He heads one way, they go another. And Elena and Ignacio, they're looking at Anna like, yo, we don't even play soccer. And Elena's like, pero Ana, fútbol? Like, Anna, soccer? And Anna goes, ¿por qué no? No tiene muchos amigos y le gusta el fútbol. She goes, why not? You don't have a lot of friends? And he doesn't have a lot of friends and he likes to play soccer. And so that's how that works out. Alright, so check it out. For homework, I want you guys to do activity 3. Okay? So we just read all of the story. So for activity 3, I want you guys to do activity 3. And then also, there's going to be a small little activity I would like you guys to do. The escuchar portion. Alright, it's real simple. It says you're going to hear Elena describe where she does 7 activities. Okay? If the statement is logical, give a thumbs up. So all you're going to have to do is put a check for a thumbs up or an X for a thumbs down. And what you're doing is if the sentence is logical. She'll say stuff probably like, oh, I walk in at my, or I don't know, that's a bad one. Or she would say like, I watch a movie at the park. And that doesn't really make sense. Okay? So you'd put an X there. But if she said something like, I swim at the beach, then you'd put a check. So that's what you're going to do for number 1. Number 2, same thing. You're going to listen to Antonio describe his weekly list of after-school activities. As he names his activities, you're just going to kind of come up here and you're going to point at what the activity is going to be. So if he's going to go to the gym, you're going to point to gimnasio. If he's going to say centro comercial, you're going to click on the mall. So it's real simple. All right. And but for the most part, writing wise, activity 1 and activity 3 from the story. Okay. Activity 2 is going to be a listening activity. So I hope you guys do it. And we'll see you guys next time. All right, guys. Peace.